Hello and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5, where today I am in the Hot Wheels expansion to answer a question. Why aren't C and D class cars allowed in the Hot Wheels expansion? Now you may say, it's absolutely massive, but can you drive them across the hardest parts of Hot Wheels successfully without losing, without just falling off? Now the reason I bring this up is because if you look in the car list, you can see little icons that say this car is not allowed and needs to be upgraded first. So I've selected a few cars to try out. Now to demonstrate how this part of the Hot Wheels map should be driven around, I've jumped in an Aston Martin Valhalla. This car's got a twin turbocharged V6 with 1000 horsepower and should take this very steep ascent quite nicely. At the top, as you can see, there are two boosters and some magnet tracks, so this place should be pretty easy. Now this is the Honda CRX. This is one of my favourite cars. This has been upgraded all the way to the top of C-Class and has 230 horsepower. Now it should handle this quite nicely considering it's got pretty fast acceleration. It should hit the booster at over 100 miles an hour, which should be decent to get it up to the top. Now here we go, over 100, 120, could it do 120? Actually, it gets up to 170. Not much in loss of speed, but it makes all the way up to the top of the loop and safely down. So the top of C-Class, still fine. Okay, now for the middle of C-Class, I decided to choose the Nissan Silvia. It's got great power and rear-wheel drive, and well, it should do pretty well. This particular one's got 202 horsepower, and it's around the middle of C-Class, and well, let's see what it gets. 100 miles an hour, nearly there, here's the booster. 160, that's less, but still, it's got up to the top of the loop, that's impressive. Right, middle of C-Class, tick. Next car, the tiny little Porsche 550 Spider. I could have chosen a number of cars for this, but I felt that the Porsche would give me a bit of a challenge. It's based on the Beetle, and it's got fairly good acceleration, but it's actually very light, so it should do pretty well. It's only got a 4-speed transmission, so I'm not expecting much in terms of speed. Didn't even hit 100, but still, somehow, it's made it. All the way up to the top and down the other side. Right, so that's C-Class complete. You can safely do C-Class. Now what about D-Class? For this I built a custom 240 horsepower Holden Sandeman Ute. I even added the surfboards. Now, looks will not get this car up the hill, and well, looking at it, its speed probably won't either. However, it might get to 100. Well, 150, that seems fairly decent. And, well, walked up the hill, walked up it, no problem whatsoever. So this is D-Class. I want to clarify, this is D500, no ifs or buts. Now, what about something in the middle of, sort of the lower end of D-Class? This GMC Vandura. It's a very strange name, and for some reason, despite it having a big old American V8, it only makes 165 horsepower, which I don't understand. How is that even possible? Despite that's not even getting up to 80. But could it do it? I think it probably could. Yeah, I think, yes, gonna make it. Well done, GMC. Okay, now for the final one, the Range Rover. I've given a much longer run up, considering it's all the way at the bottom of D-Class. Now, can it do it? It's only got 69 horsepower, but it weighs a lot. Hang on, I think we might have had our first victim, but it's still going. It's still going. All the way up to the top. Oh, bit wiggly. Nearly fell off. This Land Rover's fantastic. That's 1-0 for Britain. Let's go. Now, we're not finished yet though. Now I'm back in the CRX. Now here is an unassisted loop that drops down into the crater of the sort of ice volcano. Now, I've got to say, this place has absolutely no assistance whatsoever. And it's upside down, so let's see what we can do. CRX, we're losing power, but... oh, not bad, actually. It's not bad at all. That's actually made it right in. Well done. Now, the Sylvia. Now, I did give this a go and the Sylvia fell off, but I think the longer run-up, it could probably do it. Okay, here we go. Sylvia going up this huge unassisted drop. Can it make it with its little 202 horses under the bonnet? Come on, Sylvia. Let's do this. And hit the booster. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Can it make it? Well, it's retaining its speed. It is retaining its speed. Very nice. That Sylvia's passed. Now, onto the lower end C-Class, back in the little Porsche. Okay. Now, launch control, same run-up as the Sylvia. Can it make it? Hopefully, it'll hit 100 miles an hour, but this is a pretty steep ascent up to the booster. Come on. 90. Oh, hang on. We're losing power already. Shift up the port. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, no problem. No problem at all. It's made it. Go on, little Porsche. That's decent. That's very nice. Now D-Class in the Holden. Here we go. Ascending the volcano. This thing also has a big V8. But its tyres are not so good. I mean, surprisingly, I didn't really have much in terms of upgrade room when I was building this. Go on, Holden. Up you go. Oh, hang on. Using a lot of speed. The steering got really light when I was doing this, but it has made it. It's made it. Now, finally, representing America, the GMC Vandura. Acceleration is horrible. I don't actually know why this vehicle is in the game. I mean, if someone could tell me in the comments, that would be brilliant. Okay, up we go. Losing a lot of speed, down to 50 miles an hour, 40. Wow, that's very, very slow. Again, losing more speed. Now, here we go. I believe we have our first victim. So yes, you can drive a D-Class car in Hot Wheels. Now, you should have stayed to the end if you're still watching, because I decided to do that same run up the first hill in the Peel. With 4 horsepower, it is the least powerful and slowest car in the game. Now, I have low expectations for this. Now, up it goes. That mighty little 50cc engine putting away, but oh, hang on. It's actually doing it. It's near vertical. How's it doing that? No wheel spin whatsoever. This Peel is absolutely amazing. So yeah, you can drive around in the slowest car in the game in Hot Wheels, but as you're seeing here, it doesn't always end well. So I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe for more questions like this and videos in the future. And until next time, goodbye.